big day. Good to see you. Take me through what Donald Trump needs to do to win this debate tonight.
Well, he has all the facts and all the policy on his side. I've never seen a debate controlled in this manner by the mainstream media. It is going to be an unfair fight, but we know that Donald Trump is a fighter. I want to see a man who's confident, who knows what he's talking about, and who will bury Joe Biden on the debate stage, no matter how much they try to control the debate tonight. And I think he'll do that. I'm very excited about watching this tonight.
What version of Joe Biden do you think we'll see tonight?
I guess how much Adderall are they going to give him? How many vitamins is he going to be on? How long was his nap today? I'm joking, but I'm being serious. Is he going to scream into the microphone this time like he did at a State of the Union address, which was just absurd and out of control? It's sort of which version of Joe Biden are we going to get tonight? It's really going to be how effective whatever meds they use to medicate him on the stage and keep him awake. There's no comparison between the two of these men. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing a Donald Trump who knows what he's talking about versus a Joe Biden who's off the rails.
So, Congresswoman, I noticed the way you framed that, and I think it's because of the way that the media and the way that Democrats are they're scoffing at people at Newsmax and people at Fox and members of Congress like yourself, that anybody who hints that Joe Biden might be taking something behind the scenes to give him a little extra pep in his step you're basically called a heretic.
Yeah.
But isn't it sort of an open secret in Washington that there's something going on behind the scenes with Joe Biden?
You don't even have to see what's going on behind the scenes. All you have to do is look at public video, the deep fakes that they like to tell you that are true videos of Biden zoning out, freezing up, mumbling his words just every day. I mean, these are like daily occurrences, these videos in audio that we see of Joe Biden. Then all of a sudden he'll have a State of the Union address and the guy is amped up on something. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's very obvious. You don't have to know what's going on behind the scenes. You just look at public video and public interviews and press conferences, et cetera. And it's very distinctive that the difference is here.
So, yeah, we look at the CNN debate rules. We've been talking about this all morning. Muted microphones, no interruptions, no audience. It all seems to benefit Biden. But if Trump comes composed and reasonable, does that undermine the entire Biden strategy?
Potentially, I think it does undermine it. But what undermines it tonight is the reaction of America to Donald Trump's win at the debate tonight. I have no doubt he's going to win this. We need to make sure that as conservatives and Republicans, that we're having conversations with voters who are unaffiliated Democrat or unaffiliated Republican who aren't part of any party. Because what we want to show are the policies espoused by Donald Trump tonight are the policies that are going to protect everyday, hardworking Americans. We have a wide open border with over 9 million people who are coming here illegally under Joe Biden. The Democrats want them to vote in our elections. They want them to have free health care, free education. They want to break our economy with this sort of thing. We know that the Democrat spending has increased inflation, the price of gas, the price of groceries. We want to show that under Donald Trump's leadership, under Donald Trump's presidency, even if you didn't like his tweets, many did not, but even if you didn't like his tweets, that he was a better president. We were safer, we were more prosperous, and we didn't have multiple endless wars happening around the world like what's going on under Joe Biden. The differences can't be any more clearer here.
Yeah, that's a great point. Chuck Todd, MSNBC anchor, said that the Biden we see tonight might not be the Biden that the American people have seen for the last nearly 50 years. Take a look.
But look, that Joe Biden was very disciplined. He needed to push back on the notion that he was talked too much. Joe Biden, the vice presidential debater, I thought was a really effective debater, both against Paul Ryan and against Sarah Palin. He was very disciplined. Yeah. He's really good at moving message. But this version is not the same guy. I don't think he's as nimble.
What does he mean by that? Why does he say he's not as nimble? Could that be maybe what we're all saying as well?
Well, his cognitive decline has been pretty serious and pretty rapid. I remember meeting Joe Biden just a few years ago at a funeral of Senator Fritz Hollings. Totally different guy, didn't need any note cards, knew who he was, knew where he was, gave a good speech. But today, he doesn't even know who he is. But also, I think this is the left, the mainstream media, supporting the Biden administration, but lowering expectations for Joe Biden tonight. I mean, look at that video of him wandering off in Italy at the G7 summit just a few weeks ago recently. He doesn't know what's going on, and I think this is an attempt to lower expectations for tonight.